What's something that you still have memorized from when you were younger but don't use anymore? My very easy method just sums up 9 planets. Order or planets from the sun-ripped Pluto. I can still recite the dialogue from my 5th grade play, even though I don't think I'll be playing the role of a talking tree anytime soon. My grandparents' phone number. Up up down down left right BA start. The opening rap to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Kingdom phylum class order family genus species. And she didn't even put it on the test. I was pissed. I learned a song in 5th grade where all the states are in 50 nifty united. Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. Do. If you take the song out, you have all the states in order. Comes in handy once in a blue moon in Jeopardy or pub trivia. How many states start with new or the letter M? 80 digits of pi. Memorized them in 4th grade, used 3.14 in school, never needed it again. The Kevin G rap from Mean Girls, smiling face with tear. 588-2300, Empire. Plunk. Dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. I'm not Jewish. ROYGBIV. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. House I grew up in's address and phone number. Quadratic equation. Big elephants can't always use small exits every time I have to spell because. PEMDAS. The U.S. Pledge of Allegiance. Thanks, American public school system. Math is easy, math is fun, the slope of a line is rise over run. Pythagorean theorem. For the grade 1 school play, many moons ago, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. Was he? I used to know every book of the Bible in order thanks to a priest who bet me I couldn't do it. I still can probably name 80 of them in order. Not super religious. Just went to a Catholic school for a while and a stubborn kid who hated someone saying I couldn't do something. 88,923,073,887,989 MCI calling card number. The number for Pizza Hut. They had a really catchy song on their TV ads in 90s Australia. Listen my children and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. So that's the story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. We got G like MC who likes it on a easy V doesn't come for free, she's a real lady. And as for me, you'll see. I did a children's play version of Alice in Wonderland when I was 10. I was the Cheshire Cat and I had a lot of nonsense lines. Couldn't just make them up every time because people had to know when to react to them. Still have the longest one memorized. I remember like it was yesterday the 35 digits I had to dial from Korea in 1996 to talk to my girlfriend from a phone in the barracks every single day. It literally cost me $1,000 per month, nearly a whole paycheck. We've been married for 25 years now. So I guess it was worth it. I bet a lot of folks will say their landline phone number from when they were a kid. I'm 70 and still know mine. But ask me any of my family's cell phone numbers. Couldn't tell you. It's all in my phone. I realized the other day how asinine that really is. Write to me Stickly P.O. Box 963 New York City, New York State 10108. My first job. Thank you for calling Little Caesars in my town. This is my name. Would you like to try one of our cheeser specials? My ICQ number. A song from Blue's Clues to remember the planets. The sun's a hot star. Mercury is hot too. Venus is the brightest planet. Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one. And Jupiter is most wide. Saturn's got those icy rings. Uranus spins on its side. Neptune is really windy. And Pluto's really small. You wanted to name the planets. And now we've named them all. Don't even get me started on this shit. The Constitution of the United States, we the people. In second grade, the class was forced to memorize that, and whoever memorized it first got a full-size candy bar. Guess who memorized it first? Me, of course. I requested a Butterfinger. But looking back at it now, it really shows how small-town American one was raised. I still have a few songs from the Pirates of Penzance remembered from when I was doing a stage play of it in school. The fact that Suppiluliuma was the greatest Hittite king. I had a history teacher in 8th grade that told us we'd always remember that. You were right, Mr. Bailey. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. X the opposite of b square root b squared 4ac. The road not taken by Robert Frost. Of all the things I forget, why do I remember this? Next Thursday, which is Good Friday, there will be a Mother's Day meeting, but for men only. Come if you can't, but if you can, stay at home. Admission is free, so please pay at the door. And I'll tell you something I've never heard before. One sunny day in the middle of the night, 2 dead boys got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. A deaf policeman heard the noise and went to arrest those 2 dead boys. If you don't believe this lie is true, ask the blind man, he saw it too. I swear to God I was like 6 when I heard that. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese on a sesame seed bun. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. How to spell Czechoslovakia. Went to trivia night with friends. And had 2 margaritas the size of my head. The last question was, do the 4-H's stand for in the 4-H pledge? To my surprise, I recited the entire pledge without hesitation, like I was back in middle school learning how to cook and sew. The prologue to the Canterbury Tales. The serial number of the automatic rifle I was issued when I was in the Army almost 25 years ago. The phone number of the house we moved from in 1972. Loaf of bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter. I can still sing all the states in alphabetical order. Such a useless skill, but the song still gets stuck in my head sometimes. Billy Madison. All of it. It was my favorite movie as a kid and I still remember every word. I do have an audiographic memory though. The Oscar Mayer Baloney song. 2 different ones from high school. SOHCAH TOA and the whole trig table behind it. Won that April with his showers sooty. The drought of March hath pierced to the root, and bathed every vein in switch liquor. Most of a Hindi version of the Kookaburra song. Oh, swear not by the moon, tan constant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable. So useful. French possessive adjectives because we made what we thought was a cool song with them in. That was 42 years ago. How is the cow? Sir or ma'am? She walks. She talks. She's full of chalk. The lacteal fluid extracted from the female of the bovine species is highly prolific to the nth degree. Sir or ma'am? One of my friend's parents' number. All have passed, my friend's parents and my friend.